extra time.
What have you made of it in terms of it's pretty unique to actually be here? You know, the staff are welcoming and like being able to have lunch, go to the gym, training. What have you made of what you've been up to today?
Yeah, it's been a pretty full-on day, and I think being able to really fully immerse myself in Lord's whole setup with its training nets and the gym, everything on site is pretty incredible. And what they have here is kind of testament of why it's the most prestigious cricket ground in the world. It's just amazing to be involved in it.
We obviously know you're someone who loves playing cricket and sort of training, working on your skills, but you're a student of sort of the history of the game as well. What does it mean to come here and sort of see that aspect?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, I love watching lots of cricket growing up, and especially here. And you walk into the changing room and you see like players I've idolised score hundreds and on the honours board, like Sangakkara driving, and really like. I guess it gives me chills. I understand like they were here and they did all that out on that special ground.
One of the sort of special features as well is that you walk in through the member stand and you get to see some of the famous portraits on the wall. What are some of the ones that you might have jumped out, some of the former players?
Oh, I saw Sangakkara's, Warnes, Tendulkar's, Siv Richards was my dad's favourite player. Like those sort of, it's an incredible scene, like I said before. It's just surreal to really wrap my head around the magnitude of this ground and how many greats have sort of walked through these halls.
Obviously we've been in the UK for sort of 2 weeks now, but and we arrived in London yesterday, but has coming to Lords today kind of made it all the more real that you're on a test tour with the BlackCaps?
Yeah, definitely. I think being at Southampton, kind of a little bit being in a place we don't play any testing in England, I guess it sunk in to a certain extent, but like now that we're here and we've got a test here in 3 days' time, it's like, really like wow, like I'm here on a test tour for New Zealand, which is, again, a special feeling.
And also first time seeing the opposition today as well.
Yeah, obviously it helps seeing someone that you're playing.
Nice, and also and how was training today? Good to kind of keep working in towards that first test after a couple of days of the warm-up as well?
Yeah, definitely. It was good to kind of put in our warm-up learnings, like the stuff we've kind of done in the middle, and try to take that to training, see if we can keep improving ourselves day after day. But yeah, it's been a good day so far, so hopefully we can end it well.
Nice, and just the prospect, looking forward now, just the prospect of being involved with the BlackCaps in a test match at Lords for your first experience in that type of situation, what does that kind of feel like for you?
Oh yeah, it's like I said, incredible, but I think at the end of the day, if the opportunity comes, it's amazing. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm still relishing every single minute I get to be in this prestigious place, and just loving being around the lads.
Yeah, just talk a bit more about that slope. Was it as pronounced as you thought it was going to be? What did you make of that?
Yeah, the slope was a lot more than I thought actually. Actually walking on to the ground and standing on the pitch is like, wow, like you have to change where your weight is and where your head position is, but it looks a bit different to what it's on TV, and I think I'm getting used to it in the nets. Like the net still has a little bit of slope, so just trying to wrap my head around that and see what I have to do differently.
And also just in terms of one of the experiences, what did you make? Obviously you get to walk out and walk across the new set ground to have the nets. What was it like to walk out for the first time with your bat and your pads and actually be like, I'm here as a cricketer at Lords?
Oh, like walking through the middle, like almost fully kitted up, and walking back, it was just like seeing everything really, and being able to stand on the ground, take it all in, take in the stands, and really like do a full 360 of the ground, and like really take a moment to understand how special this ground is and what a great feeling it is to be here. But yeah, it's pretty surreal.
Is there something you mentioned your dad, he's played a big role? He'd be pretty excited to kind of know that you've had this experience today? Yeah,
I think I'll definitely be sending a couple of videos home and showing them what I've been up to and let them know if it's everything that they've thought it was, and it definitely is.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.